All right, looks like we got the stream going here. Oh yeah, happy day. Let's get after it. So today, I kind of want to do some mixed here. And I want to just autofill the team and see what happens. But so that I'm not totally useless to my team, I'm going to go ahead and equip up a set here. Not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to get a four-piece armor. Probably just one weapon. We'll go ahead and get our sword and shield, or our mason shield. Actually, I think I could just buy this. Yeah. This is the one I want. Yo!
Zero Gravy says Hermit.
What's up, Gravy? Yeah, it doesn't usually say a bunch of the same letter over and over and over again. Just truncates it. All right. I think we're all good there. Cool, cool. So we're going to go out in our fun little gear here. Do I have crafted potions? I don't think I do. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go out like this. But we're going to try and auto-fill the team. What happened to the stream yesterday? I quit early. I just wasn't feeling very good yesterday. Needed to bail. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Feeling much better. Every now and then, the massive difference between what I want and what is reality tend to get a little overwhelming for me. I get a little depressed. Hey, we got a team. I'll follow y'all. There's a key there. Okay. Are you eating fruits or vegetables right now? You're not low on health. What is this person doing? Why are we just standing here? Are we gonna go, or? I feel like I got put in a game with a bunch of bots. We're just making as much noise as humanly possible. I seriously feel like these people have never played this game before. Made my own StreamCord app for Discord. A streamer bot that notifies when you go live. Been loving doing random weird things. Hey, you know, that's not a terrible idea. Just use streamer.bot to do that? I didn't think of that. That sounds like a great idea. Might have to look into that. I am a pretty huge fan of streamer.bot. And call the Discord bot any name you want. I made a bunch of bots and the money to run them 24/7. Yeah, I went ahead and joined, like, with some random people into a random team, Gravy. I just wanted to see what it was like. So far, we haven't run into anybody else. I imagine that team fights are probably even more exhilarating than regular fights. But I just wanted to try it out. Just wanted to see what's going on. Person eats a lot of veggies. That was all kinds of trash. Well, squads seemed like it would be a good idea. But I have a sinking feeling that I am likely going to end up being the one who's better in the squad. That's not really a good thing. I'm not exactly great. I think I'm slightly above average at this game, but only slightly. So I don't want to deal with that. Buy a big pizza today, tonight, Major European Football Cup. Gonna sit and watch that. Nice. Sounds like fun. Nothing like a little junk food and a football game. Sounds like a heck of a good time, dude. I mean, not that I would enjoy it because I don't watch sports, because who gives a shit about sports, but that's what you're into. God, this world is so good looking. It honestly makes me kind of sad for like every other game I've ever played because, just the fog and stuff that happens into the distance and how far I feel like I can see. Being in these large forested areas, being out in some of the more open areas, like there's just so much about the world and the environment building of this game. Hey, what's up, Blighted? Zephyr, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. How are you? Doing fantastic over here. Hey, Zephy, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Trying League again, good luck. Good luck. I'm from the United States, Zeph. Oops, I just fell off a cliff. Yeah, Zeph, I try and stream every single day. I don't know specifically when it's going to come out on GeForce Now. I just know that it is going to come out on GeForce Now. Sorry, there's a whole lot going on. Um, if you're just gonna blame your teammates for everything that goes wrong there, Blighted, probably you don't want to play a team-based game. You called them brain dead. That's definitely blame. Not interested, Zeffy. No, thank you. No, Zeffy, you cannot show me. In fact, now you can go bye-bye. Why is there a skeleton spawning? There's always skeletons spawning. It's an ancient ruin. Of course there are skeletons in the ancient ruins. That's where skeletons belong. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Gravy, but get a lot of those. It's because my stream hasn't been doing great lately. Because I'm a shitty streamer. Bop, bop, bop. Alright. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Dune. It's gonna be a heck of a lot of fun. Gonna be a heck of a lot of fun. Gonna be a lot of work. Gonna be like a ridiculous amount of work to run the guild and try and stream that game and try and put out long form content. I may never sleep again. I don't actually need to go up there. I've got a full inventory, so let's just extract. Do things the smart way. Oh.
Hello. Are you sure? You
That
almost
was
broke my
fun.
egg.
Oh, does it break eventually?
No.
Okay.
No.
I've
Yeah.
never attacked
Just
one
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Later.
Take care.
Got 80 viewers on a game that nobody was playing on Twitch. Literally had 0 viewers before I started playing. Nice. Like 80 concurrent viewers? Because that's fucking crazy. Most successful stream ever. I saw the numbers after the stream because I don't put my viewer count on. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely freaking wild. Good for you. Way to go. You gonna stream some more of that game? Got it, got it. That went poorly. Just play random games nowadays, not following the big releases and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of what you gotta do, is play what you're gonna enjoy. Unless you're, eventually a lot of those really, really big channels don't have a choice but to play the really big games anymore. Because that's what people want to see, right? They want to see the new big hot release. Uh, so those people are kind of roped into or pigeonholed into specifically doing just those big game releases, which is fine. I mean, they make tons of money doing it, so it's not like I feel bad for those people. But, those of us who have smaller followings aren't going to pull any of the viewers from those big game releases because there's so many big names doing them. That's just not really an option for us. So it's more about, getting in on a game and playing a game. Honestly, I think probably the best way to grow early on is by, finding a game and kind of sticking with it. Because definitely the most success I've had was after a month or so of playing a specific game. So, when I was playing Ark, we did pretty well after about the first month or so. And when I was playing Once Human, we did pretty well after about the first month or so. But yeah, I think that'll be it. I think we'll play some Dune. I think the first month or so is probably going to be pretty slim pickings because, a lot of the really big survival streamers are going to play it. Um, but then I think a lot of those people are going to go back to, some of the other games and stuff that they've played in the past, stuff that their channel was more focused on. And I think we'll then have the run of Dune. I think if we stick with it and we do a good job, learn some good stuff, and put out some good information, definitely have some success there. Oh, actually, I don't want that. I don't like those. I'm really looking forward to it. Little Torp, come back here.
Oh man, this warrior is here. Rip.
It probably won't be out on the early, um, for the head start, but I'm sure it'll be out by the 10th. I'm not even mildly concerned about that. And I mean, it's also not really worth thinking about because either it will be or it won't be. I mean, there's not fuck all I can do about it, so. Ain't no sense worrying about things you can't control. That doesn't seem right. I pretty well beat that dude's ass. He hit me like twice.
raped me, bruh.
It felt just a little slimy to sneak up on that dude and just insta-give him like that. What's up, Drat? How are you today? How's that work going? You know, doing good. Running around, sucking at video games.
Murder that man down there.
I killed a warrior, but I picked him back up.
Oh, he's dead. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing the gems.
But I wanted the gems. Yeah, the community of this game, Gravy, as far as PvP games are concerned, is probably the best community I've ever experienced. At least the least toxic community. People don't usually like... Is there a hunter over here somewhere? You know, people will still kill you and take your stuff or whatever, and that's fine. That's totally part of the game. They're usually not huge dickheads about it, so... Is this that stupid boss? Yeah, it is that stupid boss. You can just stay locked up in there. Actually, do I have anything of any real value? I really don't. I could probably go try and kill this thing. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Dang, tried to get away from that second one. With the dodge. Okay, I guess I can't block those. That's fine. Finished Doom today by myself. It was getting a little repetitive towards the end, and I was not able to enjoy the heavy metal music. It was hurting my head. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah. Messages in here somewhere. Beyond the beta, a glimpse of mid to end game. Well, I'm glad that they're finally showing us some content of the end game there, Drat. I'll definitely be watching that. See, that's 1800 Central, right? What's CEST? Oh, no, 12 p.m. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, we are missing a huge amount of information. No, the 28th, Gravy. So a week from now. We are missing a huge amount of information, though, about this game's endgame, about Dune's endgame. So we definitely need some data, some knowledge, some gameplay. I want to see some of the deep desert because I want to see how diverse their points of interest are, because they seemed pretty repetitive the first couple of zones of the Haga Basin, which I think was very much to be expected.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Dang, is there 4 people here?
Hey, bro, come on, man. Leave me alone. I was just trying to get away. You're a bitch for that, man. Dude, can you pick me up, please? Come on, dude.
Oop. He called me a B word. Yes, Drat. He called me his bestie, so I killed him. Hermit doesn't have any friends. Hermit hides in the mountains by himself. I have so many green items all of a sudden. Need to get these back to the old Baseroonie here. Nope. Nope. Flower. Holy crap, we're actually gonna make it. Goodness gracious me. I can't even believe it. Can't even believe it. Alright, let's go over here to the Enchantress. Let's disenchant some items. Let's disenchant. What do we get for this? Just the ring silver? Don't care about that. Disenchant that right there. Disenchant that right there. Disenchant that right there. I don't really like these iron spike weapons. Spike balls. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and disenchant that one too. Very nice. Right. Did I pick up any equipment for me? Ooh, I guess I did pick up these. So there's some health and some physical. Actually, those are pretty good. We're going to take those off for now, though. Because there's not really any point in having those on if I don't have any other gear on. And I definitely don't feel like going and equipping other gear. I like just coming out here naked. There's no gear, having some fun, getting in some fights. Doesn't matter if I lose. Somebody's over here fighting wolves. It's a wizard. Oh, I missed him. Bye-bye, wizard. I will never, ever pick up wizards. This dude was stacked. Oh my goodness. Holy shnikes. Okay. Well, looks like it is time to get ourselves the F out of here. That was quick. There's somebody else over there, and I'd go fight him, except I got way too much stuff. What's up, Looper? How are you today? I got almost a full set of greens from that wizard, so I gotta run. I don't want to go in this goblin house, though. I'm too garbage to kill a regular ass goblin. Wonder if it would work for me still. You downloaded for the beta SK maybe? I'm not sure what you mean. This game? It wasn't a beta. It was just the free weekend. I doubt that it would still work. Because it wasn't that you were downloading like a different. Yeah, because they can't erase the game from your computer. That would require a level of access to your computer that they just don't have. And they wouldn't want people to have to re-download it, right? Because you were still downloading the full client. I mean, you can give it the old college try, but I would be beyond shocked. Oh, that sucks. I want to fight you, little priesty. Just want to extract. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't figure it would. Probably just used a temporary key system that was auto deactivated.
Mr. Bean says Hermit, a question for you. If you answer it correctly you will get 4 marks. What is mean by distributed operating system?
I don't fucking know. I assume that's what DOS in MS-DOS stands for, but I don't know what specifically a distributed operating system is. I went to college for computer science, but I didn't even make it through my first 3 semesters of college. And it was only in my 3rd semester that I actually started taking computer science courses and not just gen ed garbage, so. I guess no 4 marks for me. A worm-forged robe. Disenchant. 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 I do not have an exam tomorrow, Mr. Bean. I don't go to school anymore. So I don't have to give a shit about any of that crap. If I need to know information like that, I don't have to know it in a vacuum. I have this wonderful thing that I can access literally 100% of my day called the internet. A few trees. Jesus, Mr. Bean. That's awful. If it's raining that hard and trees are falling down, maybe don't go outside. That's not some shit you need to deal with. Just go sweep the water. Oh, fuck. Oh, that reminds me of my time on the frigate in Washington State. Uh, yeah, I never had to do it during a hurricane, but yeah, it was a great last haul for Loot Rat. Great last haul. Had 3 greens in that last one. What we got going on here? Oh, it was just a skeleton fighting something else. Jeebus. I don't care about that stupid thing. I just want to go fight people. Sounds like a whole gosh darn war is going on up here. Wonder if there's any people involved or if it's just skeletons and goblins. Oh, it's an actual person involved. Oh no, that's just a skeleton. Oh, looks like just skeletons and goblins going at it over here. That's hilarious. Run away! Somebody's chopping down trees. Who that is? Oh, it's a wizard. Oh, Mr. Wizard. Come back here, Mr. Wizard. Oh, that was not a wizard. Ooh, nice shot. No, no, no. Get 'em, skeletons. Get 'em. The skeletons have failed me. May you meet your doom. Yo, what's up, Vin? Long time no see. Need to get rid of this. Okay, back to the fighting. Fix your PC. No. I've been good, Vin. We've been getting prepared for the Dune launch, building a guild, and playing this legacy Steel and Sorcery game in the meantime. Because there's nothing else to do until Dune comes out. Oh, here's a dead wizard. Aha, nerd. What you get for playing wizard? Looks like somebody dropped something right here. I'm gonna follow the path. See if I can't find the person that killed this wizard and kill him. Dune. Yeah, Dune. D-U-N-E. Like, oh, I think I found him. Back over here. Roar! Roar! Smashy, smashy! Smashy, smashy! Smashy, smashy! Oh no. Oh, that was fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry there, Vin. I got a little distracted chasing that hunter down and trying to fight him.
Mr. Bean says Samshi.
But, yeah, that one was pretty decently equipped, too. It hit really hard. Um, but Dune Awakening, the MMO PvPvE survival crafting game, um, I wasn't originally going to play the game because I thought it was going to be really bad, but they have a really unique end game like loop using what they call the Landsrad system, which apparently is part of the Dune lore, but it's a way for the different factions to vie for power over the course of the next gaming week, and to gain themselves some special um, like benefits. But I think it's going to be a really good time. We've got a whole thing going on. If you look into the game and you decide you want to play it, Vin, you're welcome to come play with us. Is Gravy here? I didn't see Zero Gravy say anything. Did I accidentally make it so I can't see Zero Gravy's chat anymore? That would make me sad. Wouldn't entirely shock me though, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, look into the game, Vin. If you decide you want to play and you want to play with us, we're building a guild called, I already forgot. The Searing Fang. There you go. We're going to get on, there's an early access or a head start happening on the 5th of next month. That's fair. We do still have some time, so it's 19 days until we're actually going to start. Because we don't want to make everybody, or I don't want to make everybody have to buy the head start. And also, I don't even think I'm going to be able to play on the head start. So, we're going to be starting on the 10th when the full launch happens. So, yeah. Take a look. See if you're interested. If not, you can still just come hang out in the chat while we play. I definitely heard another person over here. Ah. Silly goblin. Hmm. Thought I heard another person over here. Seeing the new ornithopter footage I didn't realize that there was some new ornithopter footage. I should probably go pay more attention. I pretty much just completely stopped paying attention to Dune at all. Because my hype was getting way too strong. And the game wasn't getting any closer. It was making me incredibly sad. I am just not a patient person. I don't like waiting for stuff. Oh, that's stupid. And now I'm extremely angry. One of these days, I'm gonna be good at video games. Swear. Whoops. Okay, dude. Really? Wow. Yeah, I totally just let him off. And then he comes and tries to backstab me? It is. It is the same guy. See, it's stuff like that that starts to cause games to become toxic. You don't necessarily have to be nice first, right? It's a PvP game. You can totally go in and, take your advantages where you can see them, kill people, take their stuff, whatever. But the thing that makes games toxic, and the thing that makes games where they become impossible to try and be nice in it all, where people just say, fuck it, everybody's kill on sight. I'm just going to do whatever I want and kill everybody whenever I want, is when people start not reciprocating. Because now you're just eliminating the people out there who want to, at least every now and then, be kind to you. If you never ever ever initiate that alliance, right? That politicking system, that's fine. But if somebody lets you slide when they had an obvious advantage and you just straight up would have lost, and then you turn around and backstab them, then you are actively contributing to the toxic environment that most games devolve into. Because all you're doing is saying, well, what's the point, right? Like, why would I ever let another person go when there's even a 30% chance that they might turn around and just backstab me? What's the point? And then that sort of drives into like newer and casual players, because newer and casual players, right, for the most part, if you let them go, they'll just leave because they're still learning, and they're extremely grateful for that, and they want to stay and play some more. But when veteran players stop being able to let people go like that, then they just crush new players just all the time, every time they see them. Because you have to treat everybody as a kill on sight, or you might get stabbed in the back. Just extremely bad for the game. Where am I? All right, dickhead. Wrong button. Fuck. I think it's great the way PvE to build your care up than PvP when you get better gear, etc. I like that aspect of the game. Honestly, the thing that I like the most about this game is the fact that I don't need to build up to PvP. I come in with nothing pretty much exclusively, and then I just kind of run towards my exit, looking for people, like listening to see if I can hear people, because the audio in this game is really good, and then I just go fight them naked. Because there's no risk involved there, right? And so you do get a pretty huge bonus going from the worn equipment to the white equipment, but the bonus starts to diminish because you're not getting any extra perks for your skills and stuff when you go from, you know, common to uncommon. You're just getting that little bit of a boost to stats. And so I think it's really easy in this game to gear to a point where you're very effective in PvP. Um, and then to just be able to go out and get after it. So I like that because I think it's extremely casual friendly that way. Because I don't feel like you necessarily need to have equipment to be able to at least make a good showing of it and have a good time. One thing I do wish they would do is I think the solo, I think we're losing a lot of, yeah, skill plays ability. Yeah, exactly. I also think that as solo group or as solo players, we're losing a lot of the PvE in this game because a lot of the bosses and stuff like that are tuned to groups, duos or trios. And so I don't know if there's any sort of increase or decrease in HP or anything like that for the bosses. Like that big shield dude I was fighting, or the big Wraith boss, or Morthog the troll. None of those really seem viable as a solo to kill. And so that means that people don't really go into those areas very much. They don't go super deep into those areas to go fight those bosses and stuff like that. And I think there's a lot of good equipment and stuff there. And so I think if you toned those down a little bit in the solos, that might be a good thing. Because we don't, solos end up being more about fighting each other than they are about fighting the environment. And I'd like to see some more environment fighting going on. Oh, I never activated this. That's funny. I put all this stuff in here. Never turned the damn thing on. What an absolute dunce. Hold on, why is this empty? Oh, because I just moved it. So everything shifted into other. Got it. Guess I should put this stuff in here. Whoops. Those are critter habitat looking. You know what I haven't seen, what they give me yet, is these beetles. I haven't seen too much footage of this game yet. There's a couple of apparently really popular streamers for this game. I looked on there the other day, and they usually rock over 100 viewers. It was pretty impressive. But they just had a free weekend, James, where a ton of people, like new people, they had only had like 70 to 100 average concurrent players. Or actually peak concurrent players, sorry, 70 to 100 peak concurrent players every day for a couple of months straight. And they were doing pretty bad. But the new big patch dropped just a few days ago with their free weekend that they did over the weekend. And a ton of new people came in, and apparently things are looking really up. But honestly, I've been having just the most fun with this game. I think it's been a heck of a good time. It is a very good action combat system. Very good. Actually, transmutation device. I have something that I need to transmute, don't I? Where's my thingamabob? I didn't know, Zar, you played this game. I suck with the hunter. Of course, I only played the hunter for a couple of minutes before I realized that I just prefer melee. I was trash with the hunter. Okay, I definitely had something that I needed to put in this transmutation device yesterday. I don't know where it went. but I'm less than thrilled about not having. Whatever. All right, let's get back in there. One thing I would like to see, I don't think there's quite enough skills for each of the classes yet. I'd like to see some additional skills because that will make fights much less predictable. As things stand right now, specific classes pretty much beat other specific classes. So I'd like to see maybe in the future some skill setups that could be used to overcome, normal deficiencies and stuff. So that every time you see a warrior, you don't just automatically think, oh, that's a warrior, I'm a wizard, I win. But, maybe have to play a little more carefully at the start of the fight, just in case it's a warrior with the spec that can fight wizard. You know what I mean?
Yo, what's up, man?
I see you.
Are we friendly?
Not really, no.
You're a warrior. You want to fight?
I always want to fight.
I'm just here to farm, dude. We can duel if you want. If you like, are you cool to res me after? I'm not very good. I could have been shooting at you, bro. I'm just chilling though.
All right, I'll let you go. Have a good day.
Well, no, we can duel real quick, dude. Well, no, actually, never mind. I don't have any fucking band-aids because I'm a tard. Hey, come do this, boss. I'll help you get some free loot.
I'm good. Have a good one.
Ranger. All right, man.
I'm going the wrong way. I hate counters in games. I mean, it's necessary to have counters in games. Because it makes each class feel it makes each class feel strong, right? You can't.
Hey, what's up, dude?
It's still me. I was going the wrong way. You can't. You can't make a game perfectly balanced, because if you make a game perfectly balanced where it's only skill that determines whether you win or lose, then you run into an issue where only the most skilled players can win. And when that happens, 50% of your player base can't win a fight because they're below average. And that even gets considerably worse later on, because your best players are also your most prolific players. So if skill is the only way to win in combat, then more than 50% of your player base will lose more than 50% of their fights. Okay. How does he just attack me through everything?
Chill out, homie.
Thanks for picking me up. So you need counters because that helps offset some of that skill gap. And it allows more of your player base to feel like they're succeeding from time to time. There's a wizard. And he's lobbing lava bombs at me. I use my potions faster than I should there, but I just want them to last a long enough time here. Yeah, now I'm coming. Now I'm coming. Look out, buddy. Roar! 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 Oh, you're trapped. Oh, that's not him. Okay. Roar! Roar! Wizards are impossible. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. But like a really, really average wizard can just beat, well, can beat pretty much anybody's ass right now because they're a little overtuned. But specifically melees, right? The rogue and the warrior both are extremely difficult to fight a wizard with because they have those gravity wells and stuff like that that they use to just lock you down and then beat you. They also have a pretty insane DPS uptime because it doesn't seem like you can really stop them from casting with the hit stuns and stuff like that. So they just, even when you're in their face beating on them, they're just casting on you the whole time. And so, even if I was a really good warrior, I'd have a really hard time against even an average wizard. That's good for the game because that means that average player, when he sees a wizard, knows that they have a good, or that average player, when they see a warrior, knows that they have a good chance of winning. So they can feel that positive feedback. The only issue is that I don't want that rock, scissors, paper to always be the deciding factor. But if you don't have some way to overcome, right, if there's not some sort of a warrior spec that you could use that could help you overcome the wizards. Where did she go? Yo, I'm gonna get my ass kicked by this priest. I'm doing really poorly today. Really poor. I don't think I've won like a single fight. This is sad. Wonder how much health she had left. I mean, I hit her a couple of times, but not really. She had just run out of stamina there at the end. And if I had been able to survive that for just a little while longer, as soon as a priest runs out of stamina on me, that's pretty much game over. But she caught me with that stun early. And I know better than to equip my axe against priests because I need the faster attack speed of the club so that when I see that light go down, I can dodge out of it. And the axe attack speed is too slow. And so if they time it right, they can just lock me down with that and do a huge chunk of damage to me. And I intentionally switched off of my mace and shield onto my axe there, even though I knew it was a priest, because I'm a friggin' dummy. I'm gonna craft a couple of these things real quick because I want to try and push. Yeah, no, that definitely should have been my fight. 100%. Priests are one of the classes that a warrior should generally be able to kill. Maybe not every time, but especially when the fight starts that up close like that, I have a very significant advantage. I definitely should have won that fight. That was on me. Just want to push this. Oops, forgot to sell the ears. I'm trying to push this last 49. Well, I guess if it's only 49, let's just craft two more things real quick. Oh, can only craft one. How much rep do I get for buying things? There you go. Throw on one of these weapons here just for grins. All right. Yeah, see you, James. Thanks for the sub. Sorry I missed it. For some reason, YouTube doesn't want to notify me when people sub over there, but I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. We will see you around. Let's see if we can win a fight here. Just one. Oh, well, that person's super well equipped too. That's fun. Should have backed up there into that wall or into that tunnel and tried to get some heals and stuff off before engaging that hunter. I started that fight with the hunter at a pretty significant disadvantage because they hit me while I was fighting that warrior, and that warrior hit me. You can't take disadvantaged fights. This is very much like any other PvPvE game. If you find yourself in a disadvantaged position, you run the fuck away until you can get yourself into an advantageous position. And I have a bad time remembering that. Because I just like to fight people. I see red. Oh, I thought that was a player. It's just a goblin. Sad day. Oh, I see you. Someone behind me. Hunter. I think that hunter might be chasing that rogue. And then there was a wizard up here. I'm not going to chase that rogue because that rogue can just get away from me. And with that hunter chasing him, that's going to put me in a very bad position. I wanted to see if I could come find the wizard that was up here. Oh, there's a rogue. Oh, that's fun. Mother pus bucket. What happened to the game sound? I don't know what happened to the game sound. Still there. Also, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Void? I usually have my game sounds pretty low because I talk a lot. The game sounds get in the way of that. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. The sounds are pretty extremely high on my end. Like my footprints and stuff are super loud. There's a wizard up here. Wow.
You killed that last guy.
Nah, I got here right at the end. Also, just because you killed them doesn't mean I shouldn't fight you.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's a stupid take. I also would have definitely won that fight if that goblin hadn't gotten me. I think that goblin did more damage to me than that priest did. Great. Great. Alright, now that everything's done chasing me.
I'm not here to fight. Not here to fight. Wait, you guys are fighting. What's going on? Hey, fuck you. Leave him alone. There you go. I got his ass.
He started it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I got you then. You should have said something.
I was in the middle of fighting.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll give you that one. Wait. You got any health pots? Could I get a single health pot? Any type. Good luck.
I gotta go find that stupid wizard again. Where's that goofy little son of a bitch at?
was dirty. I'm picking you up. My bad.
What do you mean, bro?
That was fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit knocks me on my ass.
You were in the air.
Yeah.
What the
but
fuck? Hey, buddy. Buddy, come on.
Yo,
You weren't
so
in full health.
you get knocked on your ass every time you do that?
What do you mean? No,
Like,
you
time
don't.
warp me in there?
Yeah, if I time warp you in the air and hit you in the air when you come back, yeah.
So is there, like, can I not airball or do anything about that?
I mean, I just hit you probably before you could air vault.
Oh, shit.
Most people like spam dodge when time warp.
Yeah, if it's on the ground, I can get out of it, but that...
Hey. Hey, you.
Yeah, what's up?
Come here, I got a gift.
I don't trust you.
Oh, please. I'll take off my weapon. I got my dukes out.
This game is so weird.
Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. Person just gave me a full green set. What the holy shiznit is going on in my life? I am so confused by this game. This is exactly what I would wear. Oh my god, this is such a good set of equipment. Holy crap. Who was that? I feel like I can't stay in this area if I'm gonna wear equipment this good, though. Being in this zone, it seems super mean. I might need to go to nighttime. A lot of the people who run around here either have no equipment or they have white equipment, but there aren't very many people running around with green plus. I think we might go ahead and go to the nighttime. If we can't find some peeps out there. First, though, I gotta use the restroom and see about grabbing me a snack. I'm a little hungry. Y'all give me just a couple minutes here. I'll be right back. All right, we back. We are back. Let's get rid of that, and then let's go into the Greenwood Knight. Let's go lose this awesome set of gear this person gave me. The first person we see. Because that'll be fun. We need to do something. Pretty much everybody else that I interact with, all the other streamer folks that I interact with, have been doing a really, really good job lately. They've all been really improving their viewership, really improving their streams, really just generally doing a great job. And I got to admit, I'm starting to get a little jelly. And it is starting to make me feel very bad about myself. I need to step the fuck up and change this stream somehow. Do something different with the way it's set up, the way it's structured, or how I interact with it, or something. And start doing a better job myself. It is not fun to be the worst person in the group. I'm very happy for them all. You know, I'm very, very excited to see their communities growing and their streams doing better and them seeming more confident while they're streaming. But I would like to see me do better too. And I don't feel like I've improved at all as a streamer since I started streaming. I feel like I thought I would just be able to turn it on, and as long as I was consistently streaming, that just me talking would be enough to carry the whole thing. That's an NPC. What a butt face. This is where the troll is. That's where the troll is. Is there no troll in here anymore? This nighttime zone. Super creepy. Isn't it? Well, there's 3 more enemies right here. All right. Well, now we get to go see what's down deeper in here. I definitely thought that was iron ore. Must be something else. This is the end. I thought this was going to keep going down further. That's too bad. Whoopsie. Well, I guess it's time to head on out of here. Since I'm all fulled up. The background noise in this zone is creepy as crap. Yeah, spiders fighting a skeleton over here. Big ol' ugly red spider. feel like we gotta kill it. Oh. I missed the first attack. We got him. Creepy ass spider. Way too many enemies in there. She can't see for shiznit out here. Just dark and creepy. Bandits dice. Ooh. Well, that's exciting. I can't tell if the creepy sounds I'm hearing are coming from the game or coming from outside. I think they're coming from the game. But it could just be a train outside. I don't really know. Please, let me up. Well, this is not the extraction point I expected. Whatever. So strange. Let's go to the lodge. I want to see what this other critter gives me. Oh, it doesn't give me anything for a hot minute. Still got 3 hours left. Okay. Let's check in here. That was a close one. Wow. Full free set of green gear. Plus a blue backpack. Time to buck right the hell off. Ooh. I've never seen one of those before. Get me the fudge knockers out of here. Is there a fight happening right here? Bye-bye. That was crazy. But holy crap. Just a whole new set of equipment. And a blue freaking backpack, dude. It's cray cray. I don't even think I've seen one of these. That's very exciting. Okay. I guess we go back out there. I don't really like this nighttime zone, though. Because you can't see anything. And y'all, I'm sure, have an even more difficult time than I do seeing in the nighttime. We could go back into the crypt, which was an interesting place. But you have to play mixed in the crypt. You can't play just straight solo in there. I guess I haven't been into the social hub. I guess we could go jump in the social hub. I assume there's no fighting here. Or maybe there is. Oh, now he can hit me. Am I gonna, like, die? No, okay. You just get up after a little while. It's just a dueling zone. Interesting, I guess. Wonder what to do with Night Jasmine. Does my alchemist have anything? You need a frog to make a jumping potion. Interesting. There we go. Requires night jasmine to make magic scroll transmute stamina. I'm really interested to see what these beetles give me. You know what? Actually, we should use this green gear that I've got to go and actually fight some of these bosses. Might be a good idea. I wonder if I have the ability to actually beat the bosses in this full set. Probably not. We'll probably end up losing it. Probably learn to fight them before I take this super good gear in there and do it. Hmm. Dude, I have to move in like 3 days. That sucks. Okay, whatever. Let's go try and fight some bosses. Maybe tried not to get ganked by some random wizard. Does the North Tower have a boss in it? No. This goblin camp does, though. He has a troll. Go fight the troll. Great. Man, it'd be super nice to just be good at a game ever. Be cool. Spend my whole life playing video games. Every waking free moment for 3 decades. Literally a fucking trash can. Not fully equipped in gear 2 steps higher than everybody else running around in that zone. It's not. Okay, well, that's probably going to be it for the day. I have zero desire to keep losing. Hope everybody has a great day. And I will see you all on the next one.